Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends, families, and pets, I present to you Jewelpet, Our Love Story, narrated by Rinko Part 9, Rinko and Momona's Discovery.
I made another discovery today. This time it was with Momona. Momona was the prettiest girl in my class, so I couldn't really tell why.
Hi, Rinko.
Hey, Momona.
I made a big discovery in my shift this night. You couldn't tell what it was, but I'm so glad I made it.
The Silas Scratch. I told Momona all about the Silas Scratch. Apparently, the Silas Scratch was a farmer who lived at the Plain Apple Farms a long time ago, but then the county came in and told it to get out of it and not ever come back ever again. The Silas Scratch then went to live in the forest, where it survived by eating slugs and berries. Then it went crazy and grew its fingernails free long. See, I could have done without that part, because that sort of thing really gives me the willies.
Yes, Rinko. When my group went to the Jewel Cafe, I came across Theseus Scratch's shack in the woods. And after I saw it, I was never the same.
We headed out the next night, but suddenly I tripped over a rock sticking out of the ground. When Momona saw it, she got really upset. The rock had some scrapes on it, and Momona said the only person who could have that was the Silas Scratch. I told her it wasn't a rock, it was the Silas Scratch Graveston, and now we were cursed because we had disturbed its resting place. Now all of a sudden the Silas Scratch was an undead farmer who couldn't be killed. Momona and I were totally spooked out by this resting place thing, and by now it was really dark out, so we were extra scared. Then all of a sudden there was this crazy noise right outside the window that sounded exactly how the Silas Scratch would sound.
What was that just now?
She said.
I couldn't stand that.
Hey, Momona. I just wanted to say that this is one of the things my parents say when they think I'm not listening.
Of course. My science teacher said that years agadogs used to be wild animals, just like wolves. But then I guess they saw our warm fires and cozy cabazan wanted to get in the action. So they wagged their tails and that's all it took. Nowadays, dogs have it made. We spent all kinds of money buying them gourmet food and cushiony beds. This is a sweet but mischievously silly situation. Silly me. We've been slumped.
And I returned dressed as a bear with a visor. Peace, Momona.
Ha ha ha. I knew that. Rinko, I will promise we that Ruby and I will still be part of our community.
Huh? What did you say?
As I was telling you last week, I told Juliana that there was a sudden noise in the distance. I'll probably never hear it again.
Rinko, Momona, Silas Scratch is disturbed and now he's after us.
Yes, I knew that. Ruby and I have to bring the lost jewel pets back to Jewel Land.
Miss Rinko Kugyoku and Miss Lady Momona.
Huh?
Someone called us to the tent at large.
I know exactly what this is.
Minami said to us.
I'm pretty sure the thing about the dogs is confusing, but we must bring those jewel pets back to Jewelin. We have to act now.
However, Momona and I have since made that discovery. I should have thought about it by then. I'll never know.